Hey everybody, welcome to my kitchen. Thanks for being here. Today I'm going to do a really fast cucumber recipe, which is my husband's all-time favorite. And I don't know whether you classify cucumber as a fruit or a vegetable because it has seeds, so technically I guess it's a fruit, but this is better than him reaching into the pantry for potato chips. So I love to keep this in the fridge for him. It's great as a side dish. It's great as just a snack. But like I said, I love it when he can grab something like this out of the fridge. So, it's only 4 ingredients. The recipe comes courtesy of his mom, by the way. We're going to start with 1/4 cup of white vinegar. Basically, you're making like a buttermilk here. And then I'm using 2% milk, so you're going to use 3/4 cup. You could use whole milk. I would not suggest half and half because that's a little fatty. And I would not suggest buttermilk because, like I said, that's kind of what you're making here. So we're going to combine those two, put them in a bowl. Then we're going to add a ton of crushed black pepper. Like, I don't know, maybe 16, 20 grinds here. You want it to be pretty heavy on the pepper because it soaks in pretty well. And full disclosure here, I'm not a cucumber fan, so I don't actually eat these, but my husband loves them. And he always raves about. So you're going to cut off the ends, and we're just going to peel it real quick. I think this recipe has been in his family for quite a while, and I wish I liked cucumbers because they smell so good, but sadly, not a fan. I do love how easy this is to put together though, like I said, and he loves potato chips, and he's not a huge vegetable eater, so when I can get him to eat something like this instead of chips, I'm pretty happy about it. I've got it all peeled. Now, you could use a mandolin, this little handheld one. If you've got something like that, you could certainly use that. You could also use a food processor. That would work fine too. I'm old school. I like my knife. It's kind of like an extra arm. If you're going to use a knife, you want to curl your fingers up so nothing gets cut. And you want to use the fingers as a guide, so the knife is going to kind of rest up against your fingers as you slice them, because you want them sliced pretty thin. So, about that size. That's pretty thin. Like I said, you could use a mandolin if you want to do it, but they don't need to be perfect. And once you start using a knife more often, you'll feel more comfortable doing this. Just remember, keep everything curled under your finger, your thumb, your fingers. The knife is going to rest against those fingers, and the fingers will guide you down the cucumber. And you don't need to go this fast. Slow it down. I've just been doing this a long time. Again, I can feel the knife against those fingers, and my thumb is curled the whole time. So I'm holding on kind of tight to the cucumber, and I'm gripping the knife fairly tightly as well, so I'm in control of it. And you do not have to take this fast. And when you get down to the end, if you're nervous, just stop there. Okay, so now all we're going to do is stick these right in here and kind of stir up the mixture with them as you stick them in. One dish wonder. You can use this for so many things. I've got them all packed in there nicely. And you want to let this sit in the fridge for at least a couple of hours before you eat them, or so I've been told, because it really soaks up that mixture nicely. So everything's in there. Stick the top on and stick them in the fridge. It's really that simple. 4 ingredients. Great way to get in some vegetables, something other than potato chips if you want a quick snack. Great to serve as a side dish. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this one, and I'll see you next time.